In the mid-years of the Sixth Era, what was once known as the Bright Isles was struck by corruption, poverty, plagues, wars, and mass immigration. Elven, Orcish, and Folkin kingdoms waged war amongst themselves, leaving a wake of devastation for all those caught in the crossfire. Marak the Chosen, now known as Marak the Sunkiller, was believed by many to be the reincarnation of Isan, the man who was prophesied to wrest control over the kingdoms of folk and elves and unite the orcs once again, breach the heart of the shattered coasts, and destroyed the cloud catcher. What followed was not radiance, but gloom. The lifting of the veil brought not sunlight, but a spreading sickness of rot. Mists thickened, crops failed. The air grew damp, and foul-smelling spores emerged from places where none had dwelled before. Shortly after, Verna, the illegitimate half-ashen daughter of Emperor Miranda's Eidlinon of the Sun Elven Kingdom, rose to become the unlikeliest of liberators. While the Empire scrambled to keep hold of its kingdom, once basked in sunlight, it relied heavily on the forced labor of the folk and the Orcish peoples, who, as is stated in the Holy Sun Elven text of the Eidlirium, were under the ownership of the Sun Elves, so long as the sun shone on their lands, described as a flame struck from within the Empire's own hearth. Verna seized the opportunity to lead a widespread uprising of slaves, wresting control of the Orcish coast and founding the free city of Vernhas after a decade of brutal resistance and remarkable strategy. Separately, Faruel Welkerid, an Alrathi alchemist in Orbitor, discovers the source of arcane in the Fey-kissed races during an autopsy of a powerful magi, revolutionizing alchemy as the world knows it. With this new knowledge, King Anin Westair began a mass slaughter of elves that had settled in the Folkin Isles, harvesting their arcane and using it to amass an army of powerful magifolk. Thus began the 100-Year War and the start of the Dark Ages, known as the Bleak Isles. Centuries later, in the ashes of the empires of the Sixth Era, began an age of rebuilding. Many kingdoms remained, but as husks of their former selves, giving rise to new kingdoms and powers of the realm.